Welcome back to the homestead. I bought the steel today. I just couldn't wait. But as you may see, the steel that I ordered, it had cuts 3/16, 3 inches wide and 6 foot long. It's like under $19. Couldn't beat it. So what we're going to do, I'm going to be cutting it on my Chicago Electric heavy duty Harbor Freight chop saw. I've had this saw since 1989. I never so much as put a brush in it. I've had a guard where it fell off. Didn't matter. Part of my crank broke off. Didn't matter. In fact, I think it didn't break off. I took it off because it wouldn't fit in the cabinet that I had it set up for. Let me show you what I got. I'm sporting my mask. Works fairly good. Let's get this thing in here. It's funny, when I bought this saw, guy told me what type of blade to put in it. And he was right. But that was for where I was living. So let's get this cut. I need 4 of them at 9 inches. Just remember, according to the pattern that I made, that it had to be at least that. Now eventually what I'm going to do, I'll clamp it all together and then I'll grind it to make sure they're exactly the same size. Four 9-foot and going by my template. So it's going to be each side 9, 4. That makes for 2 lights. So I need 7 1/4. So we're going to cut that now. 7 1/4. Pencil here. Once you cut one, you can use it to use for the rest of them. Line up the mark. I tell you, these goggles are pretty cool. I can actually see. One. Two. Three. And 4. This is what's left of a 6-foot piece. I can use it for anything I need. And that goes down there. So, the mask works great. Love it. So, I got it all cut up. One thing left to do is I gotta take the light loose so that way I can mark up for the holes in the 9-inch plates, be the longer ones. So let me get started with that. Okay, I made my measurements and I got my lines. I get to where it's in the center of the board, center of the piece of metal. So what I need to do is center punch. Now I use pencil because, well, that's the only thing I have that actually writes around here. So get in the center. That's for one bolt hole. The other bolt hole, and then for the wire. Okay. See what I did, I made reference marks on the side of the thing because I want it to be equal on either side of the light. So as you see here, I lined it up here. So these three here should match. I'm going to see what it looks like on the actual light. So it is dead on. So now I need to drill 3 holes. Let me see what size they are. Okay, I got the drill bit. I'm just going to use one drill bit to do all 3 holes. So I'm going to take you over to the drill press here, and we'll get these holes drilled. So, let me tell you about this drill press. I know it's rusty, mainly because of all the leaks I've had in here. It takes a 5/8 bit. It's 5 speeds. It's called Guardian Power. It's made in, well, it's actually made in Taiwan, but it came from Chicago. I bought this thing from a place called Scotty's back in 1984. It's all cast iron. This thing is heavy. Only thing I've ever done to it is put a light bulb in it, and one day drilling something, the chuck fell off. So a buddy of mine trued it up in the lathe, and he welded the chuck onto the shaft that goes up and down here. So, this clamp here, I got that from Harbor Freight many years ago because I got tired of trying to hold stuff with the C-clamp. So, I don't know if I have any oil left in this. Let's see about getting this drilled. It looks like I don't. Oh well. Sure. Because you center punch something doesn't mean it's in there, and it's not. Always make sure, because one goof up and this thing won't go together. Looks like it needs to be. Tighten everything up. One hole done. Listen everything up. It's dead center. I'm happy with it. Now let's get the other one lined up. Like it's center there. It's like center there. off a little bit. I don't think it's gonna, that's for the light, that don't really matter. I'm drilling these holes a little big, if it makes any sense. Sure, it's right in the center. Let me use my little lock here. Just that looks good. Okay, that's one. So, I'm going to take this over to the tractor. Okay, I checked it in the tractor. Got all 3 holes, bolts, and where the wire is going to go through. Now I got to take another 9-inch plate, clamp it on here, and then use this as a guide to drill the next one. I won't film that, but I just want you to understand what I'm doing, okay? Okay, so what I got now is I paired up my plates, and I numbered. I got number 1, which has the mounting, and the sides. Same thing with this. So basically, let's see if I can't do this. So basically it's going to go like this. But it's going to be, they're going to be square, and then the light is going to fasten on the top. So, that's the game plan. This will be tomorrow's project. This is going to be the beginning of another upcoming project. This will go with some plates. Now, like I say, this cost just under $19. This, 1 foot, that alone cost me about half of what this thing cost. So, anyways. So that's, this will be the end of part 2 of this project. Making a plan the way I did, it just makes it easier. And then I take the light off to double check the holes. Now, I drilled the holes oversized, mainly because I want a little wiggle space. Let's say I'm out there mowing and a limb, never even saw. It's going to hit the thing, but instead of it taking a direct blow, it's going to give a little. It's kind of like on these new cars, they got little crunch zones. Same thing, you want a little give. That way it's not torquing on the bolts or anything else. But that's it for this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. I'm trying to get to the whopping 100, you know. So I'll see you in the next video, and you have a great day.